This is the New Wave podcast hosted by Maski and
Eazyy.
Cholo. This is episode 2, so welcome everyone. Easy man, tell me what you've been saying, bro.
Nothing, man. Just chilling. Same old. We've got summer holidays, obviously, in it, so
Is it?
can obviously focus on a lot of different work, etc. And that. What about you?
Sick, man. Just chilling, bro. Honestly, you know what? I'm just trying to educate myself, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? See, you know me, and like I like reading books, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to keep on that grind of reading a lot of material. You know what the thing is, bro?
Yeah.
A lot of guys read books, right? But they read nonsense, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's, you know, I was watching a video from, you know, Mohammed Hijab.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mohammed Hijab if you're watching this. We will love to have you in the podcast. But yeah, like he was saying that there are so many books, right? But people just don't know which one to choose
Yeah.
or which one to go on.
That's
The
it.
perfect one is obviously, you know, we're Muslims, right?
Yeah.
So if you guys don't know that already, we are. And the thing is that, see, within Islam, you need to know what to read, what knowledge is the correct one in it, because there's a lot of false information out there, bro. Let's just be honest.
Straight up.
You've got Instagram,
Hmm.
Facebook,
Yeah.
and there's these fake muftis, bro,
Yeah.
who are just
Bro,
giving out these fatwas.
That's what happens. It's so common in TikTok nowadays. It's so common. You've got random people, and they start taking information of random people who don't even have ilm. They've not studied anything. They've not even done anything in terms of ilm. They just look at hadith. They just look at a couple of hadith, and they think, okay, no, that's how I interpret hadith. Bro, there's a reason why you need to get to that certain aspect. There's so much people that get their information from TikTok, etc. And it is dumb for me, man. They think they can pick out a couple of hadith, etc., and just that's how you interpret the hadith. There's so much more that goes into it. They haven't even done it. They aren't even studying ilm. They aren't even studying ilm under the sheikh. There's so much stuff that goes into ilm. You don't just randomly go into start interpreting a hadith and start getting the title sheikh al hadith. There's a reason why even scholars, alims, muftis, some of them don't even interpret hadith because it's such a big topic. And here you have are these, you know, standard TikTok scholars, bro. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they think it's okay. I completely disagree with it. This is why you need to be very, very of who you get your information from. Especially if you're getting your information from of these Instagram people, of these TikTok creators, etc. And that is ridiculous to me. If you really want to go into all this Islamic, go to your local mosque, go to an alim and start studying ilm through there. Join an alim class. You know, join something that alim class, to be honest, is the best way. 100%. You know that, I know that. You go saying alim class. If you actually want to increase your knowledge, join an alim class 100%, rather than or just choosing hadith. There's so many hadith that say something and then another hadith that says the completely opposite thing. How do you know which one's right?
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? And this is why the four madhabs come down, and there's so much detail into it, bro.
Sorry to call you off, right? No, alright, let's just pretend, you know, I'm this guy, right, that just doesn't really know a lot of things. I'm this layman, right?
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to just find the truth, right?
Yeah.
And let's just say, like, for example, right, obviously, you know, when you go on YouTube,
Yeah.
you'll see, like, one sheikh telling you to read namaz like this, right?
Yeah.
And then you got another sheikh that's saying this.
Yeah.
Should they just, correct me if I'm wrong,
Yeah.
shouldn't they, if, like, for example, you're ill, right? You're going to go to your local doctor, innit?
Yeah.
You go to your local GP.
That's it.
So is that the same as you go to your local teacher, you
straight
go
up.
to your local mufti, innit?
See, anyone that's watching me right now, listening to this, please correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm just a student of knowledge. I'm not a scholar.
Same, I'm not a scholar, bro. We ain't alims out here.
So if anyone, you know, if I do say something, you must correct me if I'm wrong. That's number one. The second thing is, so, I mean, see what I used to always get this confusing question. You know how some people in namaz, they do takbir first, takbir Allahu Akbar, and then they start going down, and then they do takbir again. However, other people, you know, when they're in a tahiyyatu position, they wiggle their finger like that. I used to get so confused. I was like, that's kind of weird to me, you know what I'm saying? But see, that's when you understand where the four madhabs come down.
Yeah, the four madhabs. I mean, a lot of people, like, they don't really follow. Some, you know, you got some people that don't follow, right?
Yeah.
And they think that they can just, they don't need to follow four madhab. What do you say to that?
See, to me, I completely disagree.
Or why do you say that?
See the four madhabs?
Yeah.
Name any scholar right now in any terms that has more knowledge. You won't be able to find one.
But what about like maybe Imam al-Ghazali? Some people
You know,
consider
yeah,
him as a
but he followed a thingy, madhab.
Oh, he followed a madhab?
Yeah. He followed a madhab.
Oh,
So if
really,
you're following
really?
Imam Ghazali, you should be following a madhab. I don't
Yeah.
understand why people go up to
Yeah, I get you
It's
saying, I get you saying.
ridiculous to me. All these scholars is only up until the past, I say, 200-300 years. That
Yeah.
just see when you look at the whole golden age. If you say that following a madhab is wrong, if you look at the whole golden age of Islam, all these scholars from 1,200. Let's not look at the past 200 years ago. Before 200 years ago, so that's about 1,200 years.
Yeah.
Minus Sahaba, but obviously that's so about 1,000 years. They all followed a madhab. This new thing just came up in the past like 200-300 years, bro.
That's mad.
You get me? Is honestly dumb to me, bro. I completely disagree with it. I mean, yeah. What's your thoughts on it,
Bro? Like, see, you probably remember my situation, right?
Yeah.
Before I even like learn properly from like an alim about Islam, right?
Yeah.
I used to always, bro, go on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
And bro, like, to everyone out there, right? Like, yeah, YouTube can be maybe a good thing.
It's good for motivational purposes.
Yeah, for motivational purposes, I'm gonna lie, bro. It's sick, bro. It's motivating me.
Like just
right?
bayans and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, fair dues, prophet stories, etc. Fair dues. However,
bro, sorry.
No,
Have you seen that new thing on TikTok where there's they've got an AI sheikh? And then, bro, like, I heard from the one mufti, bro, that can be so dangerous.
Yeah,
and
100%.
the reason it can be dangerous is because they can basically make this guy say something, but that actual sheikh never even said that in the first place.
Exactly, bro. That's what I'm saying. See, if you're following prophet stories, if you're following that, just following a simple motivational bayan or something along those lines, okay, no problem. But see, when you start getting your aqidah, your fiqh masail of these TikTok sheikhs, Google sheikh, Google, you get what I'm saying? And that's when you can completely be led to the wrong path. That's why it's so dangerous for you to, stay away from that path. That's why it's so important for you to go to an alim, to go to an actual religious scholar and learn under them rather than just going on your ones and start. You know what I'm saying?
See, for the people who don't have time, right?
Yeah.
If they don't have a time to go alim class, right?
Yeah.
They know that, let's just say, that going on YouTube, social media is not that reliable to get your information from it, especially if it's a fatwa.
Yeah.
So what do you say to those guys, like, if they're busy in their business?
I mean, you can never be busy for your deen, bro.
Is it?
For your deen.
Yeah.
Look at all these scholars. I mean, there's a famous sheikh in the UK. He just recently passed away. Sheikh Yusuf Matalia.
Oh yeah. You know me.
You don't see. If you look at his book and his biography, you can realize how busy he was, and he's still probably the biggest. I argue that he is the biggest scholar in the UK.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure over 70% of scholars in the UK.
When did he die?
I think it was in 2019.
2019,
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But like, subhanAllah, the amount of stuff that he accomplished in the UK. I mean, all these mosques, bro, they wouldn't have even been here if it wasn't for Hazrat Sheikh Yusuf Matalia.
And bro, like, see, when you think about it, see, during those times, life was so much more simpler.
Yeah,
right?
Straight up.
And see, nowadays, bro, I don't know if you know this. Have you seen on, like, especially on YouTube, bro, the YouTube ads, these these guys who are like, even, bro, Muslims, they're saying they're Muslims and they're like, you sick of your 9 to 5? And they're like, and then, bro, they'll explain, right? They'll explain the matrix and everything, bro. And then they'll say, buy my course.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, how sick is that, bro?
Exactly, bro, man. See, a lot of the people that you see that are kind of big up there, etc. See, they do it for a lot of them, right? They'll go into a masjid and be like, yeah, they'll agree to, etc. And then right at the end, they'll be like, how much am I getting paid? Bro, how are you doing dini ilm and wanting to get paid?
100%, bro.
Bro, this is what, and Imam Nawawi's Friday hadith, right? So innamal a'malu binniyat, bro. Indeed, actions are with intentions, bro. Indeed, actions are with intentions.
No, but see, with these guys,
these
guys are, sorry, I probably didn't explain it properly. these guys are just doing it for business, right?
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, if you want to do like e-commerce or
Oh
do
no,
cryptocurrency, right?
yeah.
But see these guys though, like, I just feel it so fishy, man.
Yeah.
Cause okay, look. By the way, first of all, having a 9 to 5, right,
Yeah.
is not a bad thing.
Yeah, it's not
Right?
a bad thing
Bro,
at
say
all, bro.
alhamdulillah, you got a 9 to 5,
Yeah,
right?
straight up.
Because, bro, the majority of the population, right, don't even have a roof over their head, right?
Yeah,
I don't
straight
even
up.
have a job, right? They wish they had our lives,
Innit?
right? So, that's like one thing. And then second of all, when they're saying, right, that, oh, escape this 9 to 5, right? And they're saying, oh, you're Muslim, so these Muslim Sahabi, they were so rich and they were
Yeah,
amazing in
straight up.
business. Look at Umar radiallahu anhu.
Yeah.
But bro, okay, so that's like one context. Yeah, maybe a part of their life they had amazing wealth, but
Yeah,
bro, that wasn't the main focus. But I feel like these guys are just focusing on money, profit. So you should only be happy if you've got that million rack.
Yeah, exactly, bro. 100 of
Yeah.
this, bro. You don't have to be a millionaire to be
Yeah.
happy. You don't have to have all this money, these fancy cars, all these houses to be happy. I guarantee you, as long as you live a life of simplicity,
Mhm.
if you are on your deen, you read your 5 namaz, practice your deen,
Yeah.
etc. You'll be more than content.
100%, yeah.
You'll be see the thing about these houses, etc. This money, you'll just keep wanting more and more and more and more. However, see when you just have deen
You'll
in your
never be
life,
fulfilled. You'll never
exactly.
be happy.
See when you have deen in your life, you feel
Yeah.
content, and
Yeah,
that's what will
100%.
make you happy.
100%, man. Bro, have you seen that thing with Logan Paul?
What?
So, I want to shout out to CoffeeZilla, right? You know what CoffeeZilla is?
Nah.
CoffeeZilla is another YouTuber, right? He's
Yeah.
like a detective YouTuber, bro.
Okay.
Bro, that guy's like Batman detective shit, bro. Straight up, right? So he found out that Logan Paul, right, he had this cash app.
Yeah.
And he was promoting it. He was doing it through his ads, right?
Yeah.
That you can make so much money. And CoffeeZilla has actually interviewed the people who's used Logan Paul's cash app.
Okay.
And bro, a lot of people are saying they've invested so much money and they've got nothing back. One guy was saying he put 50k in, bro. 50 racks.
No.
Bro, that's my whole life. I can never reach that, bro. I don't even have 50k, bro. That's somebody's whole life saving. And that's gone, bro.
Shit.
And only recently, bro, it's been like 2 years now. And he's only saying we'll use the money to give it to a charity or something.
No.
You not seen that?
No, I haven't seen that, bro.
Bro, it's insane, man. And like the only thing that he's done is he's apologized and he says he'll give it to a charity.
Who, Logan Paul?
Yeah, Logan Paul. So you take all their money, bro. I'm just like, what?
Moving on though, right? We'll let him be, right? But what's your thoughts on Andrew Tate and that?
Bro, like, see, with Andrew Tate, man,
Yeah.
it's like, I feel, to be honest, bro, like, I had suspicion of him at the start, I ain't gonna lie. But see, regardless now of what he's done,
Yeah.
and to be honest, and these are to the feminists, right?
Yeah.
Like, look, you've just gotta accept that he's Muslim now, and you can't go back to the past and keep attacking him on shit he's done in the past.
Straight
We
up.
know that is wrong. He probably knows himself
Yeah.
that is wrong, bro. And it's like, like, great job on what's his name, Tom Khan, innit?
Yeah.
Like for giving him that support
Yeah.
and taking him to these sheikhs in Dubai and that.
Yeah.
But like, bro, what he's done in the past is done now. You've just got to accept that he's a Muslim now and like he's not done anything wrong. You've got to accept that. Like, his sins are wiped away now. So if Allah can take his wipes his sins away and can forgive him, bro, you have to forgive him. And bro, correct me if I'm wrong, right?
Yeah.
That if you can't forgive a Muslim brother or sister, right? If it's something like really trivial,
Yeah.
then I'm pretty sure Allah's not going to forgive you on the Day of Judgment as well.
Yeah. I'm not sure if they might be, to be honest, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. See, I feel like with Andrew Tate, there's a huge difference to when he converted to Islam to before, bro.
Mm.
See, and to be honest, before, bro, there was so much clips of him
Yeah.
that have been completely out of context, bro. See, when you look at these clips, bro,
Yeah.
they're legit clips from about a 4-hour, video of a podcast, bro. And there's so much context behind it.
Mm.
There's so much, and there's just these retards. You get what I'm saying? They're trying to, push a completely bad image of him. Bro, he's done so much more good to males than he has done to bad. So much more good, bro.
Like, bro, you cannot deny, bro. Like, before Andrew Tate came along, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, I was the same, bro. I was brainwashed.
Yeah.
I kept thinking, oh, it's men's fault for this, it's men's fault for that.
Yeah.
Men are this, men are that.
Yeah.
Bro, men have been trampled on. Now, since I'm not gonna lie, since Andrew Tate came along, it's made me realize men have been treated like shit
100%.
for so long.
100%.
Why? Because of this. Well, first because of this feminism movement, bro.
Straight up, this feminism is corrupted.
Bro,
you know what I don't understand
yeah.
is when you get these Muslim feminists. Bro, don't you feel like don't you feel like Allah has given you enough as a Muslim? Why the hell do you have to go and follow this feminism movement? Yeah. Allah has given you enough, bro, enough. And these people think it's okay to follow this feminism movement.
Bro, honestly,
what is going through these people's thick minds, bro? And
if you guys don't know already, we live in the UK, right? So you probably tell by our accents. So now you guys probably do know that within UK schools as well, and within the far in the West, within American schools as well, they're putting this, they're like hammering down this LGBTQ shit. Yeah. Right? Like, okay, all right, you can argue it with adults, right? But bro, teaching this to children, bro, are you taking the piss, bro?
Yeah,
bro, I'm like 100%. See if this is gonna go on. When I get married, bro, and I have kids, there is no way in hell, bro. There is no way in hell I'm gonna put my kids through a schooling 100%. System here, bro.
100%.
I don't care. It's public, private.
No, I'm gonna put them in a what's it called when homeschooling. 100%. Homeschooling is the way. I'm telling everyone who's watching this. See, in the future, bro, it's just going to keep getting worse and worse and worse. Your children are going to get brainwashed by these feminists. They're going to get brainwashed by this LGBTQ movement. They're going to get brainwashed by all sorts. I mean, who knows what other movements are going to... Bro, they're probably going to accept pedophilia or something in the next...
Bro, 100%.
Like, it's probably going to happen,
It's coming
bro.
in.
Yeah.
You know it's actually coming in, bro. There's been articles about it.
Bro.
There's been articles.
Yeah, this Dunya's a weird one right now, right? But I feel like that's why, for people who are watching it, who knows they're going to get married or they have children right now, I'm telling you, homeschooling is probably going to be the way. Like 110%.
Bro, I don't even know. Have you seen this thing where this guy was on Insta, bro, and he was saying how a certain school within England have been giving books to these kids about how it's okay to be non-binary and how they can masturbate, bro.
What?
Yeah, bro, it's like there's much more shit to this. But you know what? I just feel uncomfortable saying this, man.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like bro, I just can't believe that shit, man.
Yeah, bro, it's a weird one right now, man. I mean, see what annoys me on a whole nother level, right? See, like I said this about 2-3 minutes ago, right? You got feminists, okay, but see when you get these Muslim feminists, that's what annoys me completely, bro. Like, man. Allah has given you the Quran and the Sunnah.
Yeah.
That's enough. But you want to go follow this feminist movement? What is wrong with you, bro? My body, my choice. What the hell is wrong with you, bro? I don't understand none of that, bro. Like, you get what I'm saying? There's so many Muslim feminists nowadays, bro. Allah has given you deen. Allah, that's enough. Yeah. That is enough.
100%, bro.
And here you go, you want to follow this retarded feministic flipping mindset.
Bro, it's, see, the thing is, bro, like, another thing is just focusing on people's desires, bro. Like, bro, it clearly says in the Quran, bro, you're, those who've just followed their desires, bro, they're going on the wrong path, man.
Straight up.
Like, okay, I feel like, one day if I feel like I'm a bird, bro, so, okay, I'm a bird now. Yeah. That's my right as a bird.
Yeah.
So, I mean, bro, I'm not human anymore. Like, what the hell, man? Like, okay, we're not saying that we're never gonna... Islam obviously does look at your feelings as well, but to a certain degree, bro. Like, if you feel like you're a man, if you're a woman, right, the next day, right, you want to cut your lul off, and then, bro, you need to get your priorities.
Bro, some people want to cut their lul off and become a... Bro, they get Pose, bro. Got some madness going on, bro. I don't know what is going on, bro. See, my guy spawned in jail about 80. They had certain life came out of jail. They just came back now. Guarantee you, they all would have been like, what the flips going on right now,
Bro,
bro?
you seen that video? The guy thought he was a car, bro.
What?
He thought, actually, he wanted to marry his car, bro.
The red car, he's heavy in love with his car.
And then I think there was another woman, bro, or a man. He thought he was a dog. Or she thought he was a dog or something, bro.
And he dresses as a dog and he spent like
Aye.
a lot of money on plastic surgery.
Aye.
I've seen that, bro.
Bro.
What the hell is wrong with this dunya, bro?
Straight
Indeed,
up, man.
Qiyamah is near, bro.
Bro, 100%, man. That's the
Indeed,
scariest thing,
Qiyamah
bro.
is near, bro.
That's
Always,
the scariest thing.
all we're waiting for, bro, is when Imam Mahdi comes.
And
That's all we're waiting for, bro.
100%,
Look at
man.
all the stuff that's happening in the dunya, bro.
And
All of this stuff, this feminism, LGBTQ, you have this flipping incest, you have all this pedophilia, you have all this crime happening, you have all of this happening, bro.
Yeah.
Indeed, Qiyamah is near, bro. It's
Bro,
round the
100%.
corner, 110%.
It's a scary thing, man. Bro,
Yeah.
do you remember when I was speaking to you?
Yeah.
This was like off podcast shit.
Yeah.
I was saying how, bro, I just want to see it, but I don't want to be part of it. I just want to sit on the mountain, bro, and I just want to see like Mom Mitty, bro, riding on his horse, bro,
that'll be bad, man.
getting a soda and shit, man. I just want to view it, bro, and have popcorn in it.
Watch out the comments, bro. See if that clip goes viral, bro. All the comments are gonna be like, oh no. He's joking. He's joking if
He's
he's
joking,
didn't
bro.
know, yeah.
Or maybe I don't know.
But
But,
see, in terms of Imam Mahdi, etc., I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
some scholars say he's even alive right now, bro.
bro,
You know, before
yeah.
Sheikh Hazrat Yusuf Matali passed away
Yeah.
in 2019, before he said that, he says, give my salams to Imam Mahdi. How mad is that, bro?
That's mad, bro.
Straight up. So
Shit,
who
man.
knows, bro? This could be the generation that can meet Imam Mahdi.
100%, man. But like you were saying, bro, like you don't even want to be like during that time, man. You just don't even want to. You don't want to be there, bro.
Yeah, 100%, man. See, just at that time, bro. Especially, see, people think that the Dajjal, oh no, he's just a person. How can I fall for him? There's a reason why every single prophet that's been on this earth, every single prophet has warned their ummah against the Dajjal.
Yeah.
He's going to be the hardest trial that mankind
the
has
most hardest.
ever faced, bro. Ever faced.
You can't get harder than
Straight
them.
up. So see if you're going about, doing this and that, smoking weed, drinking alcohol and saying, oh no, mom, the Dajjal is going to be easy, etc. Bro, the Dajjal is going to be harder than any trial you've ever faced. It's not going to be as simple as, oh, he's just a person, this, that. It's not nowhere going to be near as simple as that. It's so much more harder than that. Any trial that you've ever faced, whether it's masturbation, whether it's this, whether it's, drinking alcohol, it's going to be harder than that. This is why we need our ummah to, gradually go away from all these sins, etc., and actually have a lot of, deeny implements into their life.
Like,
You get
bro,
what I'm
it's just a scary world that we live in,
Yeah.
bro. Like, a majority of guys, bro, like that's one thing that every guy, bro, that you speak to, that's one thing that they fall under, bro, is masturbation.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
100%.
like, it's just not worth it, man.
Yeah.
It's not worth it at all. Bro, look what you get, maybe, I don't know what, 10-minute pleasure, bro, 5-minute pleasure. And then, bro, that's all that amount of sin been on you, bro.
Yeah, straight up.
It's not worth it
Straight
one
up.
bit. And bro, like, see if you're gonna keep doing that, 100%. Anyone who's out there who's stuck in that trial, bro, who's in that depot and who is generally trying to get out, look, like, if you're gonna keep doing this, it's just gonna get worse and worse. Why? Because, bro, you're just not gonna see, when you're married, bro, you're just not gonna see your wife as the one you love, and you won't be satisfied just by looking at her.
100%.
All you just want to do is sex, bro.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
That's it.
And you're just not gonna have any satisfaction in
Yeah,
life.
you look at women as objects, not humans, bro.
100%.
You look at women
bro.
as just objects, this, that,
Yeah.
blah, blah.
And then how you gonna find the one? If
straight
you
up,
just,
straight up.
bro, that's a barrier,
110%.
bro.
Yeah, that's
You
it.
won't be able to find that
Straight up.
special one that you really want.
That's it, man.
But
I
yeah,
mean,
man.
I think that should be enough for the
Yeah.
discussion today. Jazakallah khair for watching. Inshallah, episode
Yeah,
3 will come out next week, and we'll probably have a special guest for that as well.
definitely.
And
Do guys stay tuned. Thank you for taking your time out to watch this. So this has been your host Maski,
and this has been your host Eazyy.
and this has been the New Wave Podcast. Like, subscribe to all social media platforms, and we will see you soon.